I'm about to do something that a lot of you are going to think is extremely dangerous. You're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm mad. You're going to think, why is he doing this? Does he want to hurt himself? Well, I'm here to disprove a horrible urban legend. And before I explain to you what that urban legend is, I want to show you what it is I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking this. That's right, it's a student planner. And I'm not at school. I'm at home, as you can see behind me. This is a real window. And not only is it my home, but it's the home of a student. Student, come here.
Hi.
Are you a student?
Yes.
Okay, an official student. Now watch what's going to happen, okay? I'm going to have her open this planner at home. Some of you are going to think, oh no, it's going to blow up, the world's going to end. Ah! We're here to prove to you that that will not happen, all right? We are going to dispel that urban legend. So student, go ahead and open the planner. Nothing happened. Turn some more pages. Incredible. Find today's date. Keep turning. Look! She's opening it and nothing happened. You can bring a planner home and open it. It's a miracle. That's right. This year, every Friday during social studies, your planner will be checked to make sure that you're writing down what you need to be putting in it and that there's a planner signature inside. So get used to it every week. And we do this just to make sure, for those of you who haven't really had success being organized, it's one way to do it. And if it doesn't work for you, you can make that decision at the end of the year. But we find every year that a lot of students really benefit just from simply putting things in their planner every day. Go ahead and open your planner to this week. While you're finding it, I'm going to tell you that the people who make these planners, they give you some pre-formatted headings on their columns. And if you want to go with those, that's fine. But they don't work for me, and I'll tell you why. They've got reading and language arts over here, or language arts here, reading here. In our school, it's the same class, and I've had students who broke down what they need to be reading for home in this column and what we do in class in this column. And it's really up to you. But what I would like to recommend, or even suggest, is that you go ahead and make this column, whatever class it is, be your first period class. Make this one your second period class. See it? Third, fourth, fifth, and this can be your elective. A couple reasons I like this. I'm more of a time sequential kind of guy. So going first to second to third to fourth really works for me as far as when I want to find something. What do I do third period? I don't want to have to search over here for math if that's third period. You know what I'm saying? All right. Totally up to you. I wouldn't go through every week and cross these things off and write what they are. I would just know this is first period and on. And then after the elective column, there's two more columns over here that you can't see on this screen. But I would recommend you use those for homework. When you might have projects due, that last column, if you want to put personal stuff down there, call Fred or whatever, it's totally up to you. Now for the nitty-gritty. What I expect you to do is to fill in something for every class every day. So if this is your first period class, you would write down something in this box for what you did in class, all right? Just a couple words. Look at my second column where it says reading over here. You can just say that, hey, we studied chapter 1 today. Or you could say we read page 3 through 16 in that book today. Don't just say read. Don't just say English in this box. You should try to write down what you did. And the reason we do this is because it's going to help you just when you're looking back through your planner to remember exactly what went on during the week. And it also helps when somebody's absent, you can get them caught up just by showing them your planner. Now let's say we did project-based learning and social studies. And that'll work if this is your third period class too, by the way. If we did that, I don't want you to write, that's why it's in red, PBL. I want you to be a little more specific. You can say PBL, but what we did today was we worked on writing our script. A little more detail there. Whatever it was you did during project-based learning, formed groups, whatever, began our presentation, whatever I want more details in there. Get the idea? And then let's say over in science, for 3 days, you were doing a TNT lab, which would be pretty explosive, but maybe that's what you're doing. If that's really all you're doing and you're just kind of working on the lab every day, developing things, changing things, then you can write down TNT lab, and this is the time you can put an arrow down for the week or for those days. It's okay to save a little time like that. But what I don't want is, math right here and then an arrow all week long. Tell me what you're doing in math each day. What problems did you work on? Was there a certain skill you were working on? Something like that. Okay? So keep that in mind. When I check your planner every week, I'll be looking at every class, something filled in every day. And PE does count. Want to know what you're doing in PE. It does help you to see how things are going as a student. And last but not least, this assignment in social studies is called a planner signature, and I'll usually write planner sig on Zangle and everything else. And I'll be looking down here for the parent signature, okay? It can be anywhere in this box down here. Just once per week. And I know some parents will go ahead and sign the whole planner at the beginning of the year, which to me kind of defeats the purpose, and I'm not going to do that for my kids, my own kids. Sorry, kids. That's between you and your parents. But most parents, I find, are pretty diligent about making the student be the one to bring it to them, okay? So for this week, right now, as you're watching this, open it up to this page where there's August the 16th, and I want you to write planner sig due in whatever box you have for history, whether it's first period, second period, third. I don't even know the schedule right now as I'm filming this. So whatever class you have, write planner signature due on Friday. I need to see that. You'll get some points, maybe even extra credit when you come in on Friday. These little boxes here for the weekend, it's up to you. If you want to write down what you're doing, you can use them, but I won't be checking that. All right, so remember, one thing in every box for every day, a parent signature at least once somewhere in there, and you'll be good to go.